One fine afternoon I used my bike to head to the zoo, which is in the Frederiksberg municipality to the west of Copenhagen. It stretches over two sides of a main road, with the halves interconnected by a tunnel. The 27-acre site is home to over 3,000 animals, covering over 250 species. The Humboldt penguins were unquestionably the noisiest residents. This little fellow seemed desperate to get down into the water, but simply could not pluck up the courage for the big drop. A pair of giant pandas had arrived at the zoo only a couple of months before my visit, but they had obviously settled in well to their custom-built premises. Their staple diet is bamboo, and they can chew their way through between 20 to 40 pounds of it in a day, which takes them some 14 hours of steady munching. The pandas were an official gift from China to Denmark. Their names are Xing Er and Mao Sung. Asian elephants seemed happy enough in their own architect-designed enclosure. In the other side of the park, there was a large savanna area where the animals mixed naturally in a huge enclosure. They included giraffes, impalas, ostriches and plains zebras. The capybaras here is the largest living rodent in the world and is a native of South America. The prairie dogs are a type of ground squirrel and, like the pandas, they are herbivores. It looked as if keepers had hidden some food in the ground, making a meerkat work hard for its treat. The small Tasmanian kangaroos were in an enclosure that visitors could walk through, as long as the animals were seen to be in a tranquil state. Bactrian camels are the quite rare two-hump variety of the species. Before I left, I climbed the zoo's wooden observation tower, which gave great views over the city and also down into the neighbouring Frederiksberg Palace and gardens. At the main entrance to the park, the statue of Frederick VI was flanked by 2 orange cottages. The palace itself was built at the beginning of the 18th century by King Frederick IV. As well as the lake, the park has a network of canals and pleasant shady pathways. The Chinese Bridge was used to access the Chinese Pavilion, built as a royal tea house. In one corner of the park I found a 250-year-old pacifier tree where children on becoming 3 years of age say fond farewell to their dummies. The park is a favourite picnic spot, and in the late afternoon the fountain enhances the scene.